This is crazy. We are both so excited to have you join us for an adventure that we've not ever done before. We're going on a 30-day backpack through Europe with a Greek cruise sprinkled in the middle there, and we're going to try to capture as much of it on video as we can. As we go along, we're going to do a series of different videos for each of the 7 different countries that we're going to be traveling through, and we're both really excited. It's going to check off a huge bucket list of ours, and can't wait to share it all with you. So let's get started. Okay, we're in Chicago O'Hare Airport. We're in lounge number 2, getting ready to have some dinner and a few drinks, and then we'll be on our way to the gate to fly to jolly old England. Well, let me share with you what we were having for dinner this evening. We're having a lovely salad with oil and vinegar dressing, a vegetarian pasta, some bread, white wine, looks like a tiramisu with real silverware, cutlery I should say,
and a real wine.
And real wine glass. So, very nice. Bon appetit. Good morning. We have breakfast that has been served us. A croissant, a yogurt, some juice, and a water. Very nice. Well, we've taken on a new adventure. We are going to take a shower at the airport in London, England. Interesting.
Down in the thing.
This is crazy. Well, our first night in Budapest, we made it to a hotel. We traveled for, I think, 26 hours straight or something like that. But we're actually in pretty good spirits. And we came right down the street from the hotel to a local pub, Hungarian pub. Really nice. We ordered some goulash. You gotta have goulash when you're in Hungary. And just so excited to be here. Okay, before we get the day started, we're going to have a little breakfast here. We found a coffee shop with a little bit of a excellent view here. Let me show you what we've got going on for breakfast. We've got a bagel with cream cheese and a ham and cheese panini for Vanessa. And here's our view. Nice. Neat. You don't get that view. Well, today is our first full day in Budapest, and we're going to do some sightseeing today around the city and just see how things go. We're excited to get the trip started, and our first stop is going to be a church. Okay, good morning everyone. We are at St. Stephen's Basilica. It's a Roman Catholic church. It was completed in 1905, and it was named after the very first king of Hungary. Well, our first stop at the church was pretty amazing. Architecture inside was beautiful, you saw. And we're now going to make our way down to the Danube River, where we've got to cross over, and we're going to go to the castle and Fisherman's Bastion. Okay, we have arrived at Buda Castle, and we're on the grounds, and we're about to go inside. Beautiful fountain here. Okay, we're over here in front of Buda Castle. It's extremely beautiful, and the views are fantastic. See what I did there? Okay, we've stopped in to grab a bite of lunch at a little cafe over here towards the Fisherman's Bastion. It's 12 noon, as you can hear by the church that we're going to be going into here shortly after dinner. And let's show you what we got for lunch. We have got a traditional Hungarian goulash and rice. And Vanessa has ordered the Hungarian pizza, and we're going to split both lunches so we can try both. And just look how cute this cafe is. Here's the outside here. There's my beautiful wife, travel partner, and this is our little cafe. Hence the word little. Okay, this is the church that's in front of the Fisherman's Bastion that we're going to. There's the bastion back in the back. So we're gonna hopefully take you inside and see what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, this is Fisherman's Bastion. It's located behind the church that we were just in. And apparently this was all built in honor of the king and queen of Hungary in the 12th century. And this actually used to be a marketplace where people came and sold fish and goods, hence the name Fisherman's Bastion. There's a statue of the king, and this is all just beautiful stonework. Okay, we've come to the Terror House Museum that documents some of the Nazi and Soviet occupation of Hungary and Budapest, and we'll show you what we see in this museum. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we just got done doing the Terror House Museum, and unfortunately, they didn't want you to videotape in there. I tried and got caught a couple times, but they just didn't want you to videotape. It was a pretty good museum that showed the occupation of the country of Hungary through the Nazis and through the Soviet Union. I didn't know this. The last Soviet troops left here in 1991, and you can see these pictures of people behind me that lines the building there. These are all people that were put to death in this building, most of them through the Soviet regime. In the basement we got to tour the prisons, the gallows, and the areas where they would torture people and kill them. It wasn't too good for the country of Hungary. Matter of fact, I told Vanessa I feel like they may have suffered more under the Soviets than what they did with the Germans, because Hungary was actually a part of the Nazis regime until they were taken over by the Soviet Union. So.
I think it's good.
Well, we've made it over to the Hungarian Parliament Building, and you talking about spectacular. Can't wait to show you these images of this building. It's unbelievable. Well, we've stopped at a little bar outside of Parliament here. We're going to take a little break and have something to drink and just taking our time and enjoy everything in Budapest. And you've got to see our views from where we're having drinks. But we're down in taking the underground in Budapest for the first time, and very nice, very clean down here. So we'll see you on the next stop. So we made it onto the train and getting into our next stop. But it's really a nice underground. The trains are very nice. Well, we're going to end our first full day in Budapest at the New York Cafe. and supposedly it is the most beautiful cafe in the world, and I can't say that I don't disagree with that statement. How's this for a cafe? Good gracious. Good night. And we have a very interesting looking chocolate cake. Good morning, day 2 in Budapest. This morning we've stopped at the local McDonald's before we go on a food tour. But hey, you know, we had to try McDonald's while we're here in another country. And game changer, bacon McMuffin. Yum. So we're gonna try that and see how it goes. Well, we've made it down to the riverfront here beside a church that we're meeting our guide Nora for our food tour. So first time we've done this and really looking forward to it, and we'll show you how it goes. Well, we have begun our food tour. We have our guide Nora there on the left, and then we have a couple that actually live in Denmark, but she is from Ohio, and they do live in Denmark. So we're heading to our first stop, and we'll show you what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Take photos. I send you everything.
Okay.
What it is, what it was. Okay.
All right, let's
So
try
that's
it.
that. And this one is hot.
This was our first stop. It's a 300-year-old cafe. It was very nice. And we're actually getting ready to go into the great market hall. And this was built in the 1800s. And we'll take you along. Okay, we just did a tasting of different salamis and stuff like that. We found one actually we really enjoyed. We're going to buy a small stick of that to take with us for snack on our train rides. So, food tour has been fantastic so far. I tell you, I really love coming to this place because it's mainly locals that are doing all their shopping and stuff, and this is just how they shop. They don't really hit the big chain stores because they don't really have them, and they come to these markets, and it's pretty awesome. We actually bought some salami, and looking forward to that. This little area of the city was predominantly built by foreigners. She said Greeks, Syrians. That was the biggest population in this area here. It's very nice. Okay, so we're at our final stop of our food tour, and we've sat down for a main course meal. The first course is going to be a goulash soup, and then a bread dessert, or bread that goes with the goulash. And we'll find out how that is. Okay, next stop on our Hungarian adventure is a Széchenyi baths, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it is the largest public bathhouse in Budapest. It's fed by natural hot springs, and it is huge, it is beautiful, and there is a lot of people. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we're outside. It's what, 50 degrees? And here's the bath. It's really beautiful, but it's really crowded. It's all hot spring water, mineral water. We're gonna see what happens. Okay. Well, we've made it to the hot springs bath in Budapest with about 5,000 other people, maybe 4,000, somewhere like that. Probably the world's largest bathtub right now. So anyway, the water feels really nice though. It's very warm, and there's no denying that the place is beautiful, but it sure is a lot of people. And if you were walking over here to Hero Square, which is a monument to the Hungarian independence and various wars that they have fought, and should be nice. This is called Hero Square, and it's statues of all the historical figures from 1,000 years of the existence of the country. Well, as we wind down second full day in Budapest, we came to a place that was recommended. It's basically an empty lot where a building used to set, and they've turned it into an outdoor food truck garden area. And we had barbecue sandwiches. I was gonna film my sandwich, but I was a little too late, so there's nothing to film. But it was good, and I'll show you this food truck garden on our way out. We're going to an iconic place in Budapest called Simpla Kurtz. It's what they call a ruin bar, where it's in the old Jewish quarter, and they basically took old buildings and just converted them into bars, and they've actually become really famous. Well, we wrapped up day 2. Like I said, we're finishing off here at Simpla Kurtz Ruin Bar, and had a great day. It's been very interesting, to say the least. We've learned a lot, we've ate a lot, and we've laughed quite a bit too at everything. So it's been a great day. Got big goings on tomorrow. I get to go to the train station, so stay tuned for those adventures.